my opponent is on his back, and I manage to get the grips on the inside of his knees, okay? Now from here, I want to start passing with my Toreando passes, so I put a bit of pressure and I keep my elbows in. Yeah, this is my posture. It's never here where I can be in his range, where he can start hooking, yes, or placing his feet on my bicep, yeah? Try to do it now, much harder. I can control him with my forearms, yeah, when I'm here. So now from here, I'm gonna go outside and move the leg out of the way. I wanna be pushing on the outside one the whole time, going out, getting the connection, and getting here. If I try to do this, so that's my basic one, yeah? I'm there. I always, whenever I'm trying, I'm not like going, yeah? What I want to do is be here. You see how I moved him? The moment I start moving him a little bit, he does this, gives me the reaction where I can be moving him, yeah? So that's the first one. If he's a bit more flat, you have to circle a bit more. If he's crunching up, you'll get that spinning effect, yeah? You never know how they're gonna react. The second one, I am here, okay? I try to do the same thing, but what he does, he keeps his knee towards his chest. So from there, I'm gonna change sides and go for, sort of leg drag position, yeah? Now when we are here, I can keep my pressure or find the underhook, then finish with the pass. If I go for it and I start getting the angle and my opponent starts raising his hip so he can place the lasso in, yeah? When he's doing this, he can never do it with his hips low. Try to do it from there. It's very hard, so he needs to go up, and when he does it, I want to pull it. I recognize the moment when he goes up to do it, yeah? Whenever I'm here, I'm gonna come short if my opponent's arm is here. For me to pummel it, I have to go here. So I use that against my opponent to pull him sideways. So I'm almost like I'm helping him to get it. I anticipate it and I go with the move. And here, I step out, so he goes, I pull, and I find the collar, okay? Now from here, one of the simplest ones is to put the forearm on top of the legs, and then you can circle to the other side, yeah? And then the fourth one we did, I am here, and as I'm passing, my opponent gets both of my sleeves, and now as I start passing, he goes with the stiff arm. What I want to do, I want to put my back behind him. I just continue circling, and when my back is behind him, I can go for Kimura grip. Why Kimura grip becomes easy? Because now from this position, I'm fighting with his bicep. Yeah, and he has a grip on me, sort of breaking his fingers. He has to bend that. It's very hard for him to keep the arm straight. If it's a bit more straight in that direction, I go here, and you see I can always find it. Then I get my Kimura grip. If I have to break first, then I get it, and then whatever, I go to my position to take the back. Yeah? So, first one, no reaction. I am constantly pushing the outside leg and pummeling with the inside one so I can get knee on belly. Then I go for the second one. I'm as well bringing his knees towards him, but when I try to do it, he keeps the knee close to him on the side where I'm passing. So I accept that, keep pinning, and circle around where I can go in a leg drag position. Yeah? Then after it, I have both knees. I start my initial pass, and while I'm passing, my opponent raises his hips to put the lasso in. As I'm anticipating that, I pull, and what is super important, my shoulder ends up on the end of his thigh. If I'm lower, he's always gonna pull out the knee. The goal of my pass is to be heavy here, yeah? For this not to happen. His goal is to get the lasso where his knee will be out. But if I do that to him, that's how I defeat him, yeah? And then the last one, I am passing, he has the sleeves, and because he has the sleeves, he counters me by sitting up, yeah? And from here, he's strong. But when I go behind him, I'll be able to bend his arm and find that Kimura grip. So when I'm circling, I'm always aiming with my chest on his upper back. From that position, I'm winning. Yeah? For those who didn't do last Wednesday's class, it's gonna be a struggle.